Hey everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the new story, rather the new hard mode. If you haven't checked already, there's this new story, and you can already see that there's going to be difficulties here at the bottom. So they are planning to implement this hard mode into further chapters, but for right now we only have the first two as hard mode. I did go ahead and do the boss fight for the last stage. You can do these in any order from the looks of it. In normal story, you have to obviously go one by one and unlock stages according with the other story that you have to use with the stamina. But with hard mode, you already did all the stages, so you can just do any at a time. I did do the calculations of how many gems you get in the other video, but we'll just do it again. So right now we have 30 stages, each stage giving 15 except for the last one. So we're going to do 15 times 29, that's 435, plus 100, that's 535. And then if we go check chapter 2, they also have 30 stages. The same deal being you get 100 gems at the end. I believe so that is the only stage you get 100 for. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any boss fights in the middle or anything like that. So again, that's another 535, so just times that by 2 and you would get 1070 gems. So that's one multi and 70 extra. A little bit of a weird number, but it's still one full multi, so I'm down with it. Just the fact is it's hard to grind these when you have big events like what is going on now. The events are too big yet, but we do have a lot of them, and the fact that this costs 30 stamina is really taxing on your stamina bar, especially when you're a newer player. You know, we have these which cost 3 times a day, which costs 30, so it's 90, and then another 90, and then another 90. I usually don't use this middle one because you don't need a lot of crystals to awaken. Then these are 20, 20, 20. At the very last stage, I think all the stages are 20, but you should be doing the last stage obviously for the most rewards. So you have to do that 3 times a day, so that's 60 for each of these that you choose to do. So it is very taxing on your stamina, but I'm sure you'll be able to fit up like somewhere in your schedule and complete these all eventually. So I did, like I said, I did go ahead and do one because I wanted to test how hard it was before I made the video, and they're not pretty hard at all. This might just be because these are the early chapters, but from what I've seen, the hard mode isn't all that hard. So we'll go ahead and do the other 100 gem stage. I couldn't talk. And then I was trying to think of my team that I want to make. Then we'll have these units. I don't know why I switched that. Kind of just make it whatever team of my best units, just so we can get it done fast. Change all the memories. I wish there was like a set team that you can build. Oh, what did I do? Is it not loading? Oops. I wish there was a set team that you can build, because it'd be just really useful. So you can just build a team and then just press it, and the click of a button you'll have that team for whatever stage you're clearing. Usually you'll want to reverse those two, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I think we have one opponent here. If I wasn't, yeah, we have one opponent. Take off auto. I probably could auto this, but just for the video, we'll just take it off. So yeah, the AoE does basically half his health, and with Elsa he's dead. So again, hard stage, hard mode doesn't look like it's too hard at all. But again, this could be just because of the early chapters. The rewards are okay. You're mainly doing this because it's basically like a refresh on your gems. So that is basically the only reason to do this. You don't typically want to farm, story at all. You want to do the story once, get out of there, and then just keep going. We also do have this new story, this new chapter. It looks like we have about, let's see if I can get all the way up here, 19 stages. Last stage does not give 100 gems, so this is not very much, it looks like. Yeah, everything is 15, so we'll go ahead and do calculations here as well. It is 19 times 15, 285 gems you're getting from this entire chapter. So that's pretty neat. Again, eventually we'll get hard mode for the rest of these 3 chapters right here, and then we'll probably get more chapters as well. I do like this little animation, it's kind of fluent. and I dig it a lot. Also, again, I don't know if I ever said this, but hard mode is automatically unlocked if you already beat these entire stages as soon as the update rolled around. I don't know how it is for new players, if you can just like do any at the same time. I'm assuming you have to actually finish the entire chapter first, again, because they added these really late into the game that I had already done everything, so there's no reason for it to be locked for me. Also, another thing I wanted to touch on, in any of the videos, we actually got this new like little animation, or not animation, rather just like this picture for the tower. So this is the weekly tower I made a video on with a really good rewards. So it looks like you start from the bottom here instead of starting from the top anymore. And I think this is just really cool. It's something really small. They didn't put it in the update notes or like the patch notes or anything like that. This is just something they did out of the blue, so I might as well cover it here. I just think it's kind of cool. So yeah, hard mode isn't all that hard. It does give a decent amount of gems, nothing too shabby. You're getting from both chapters a total of 1 multi, so that's really cool. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.